in Afghanistan. And if you don't mind, I'd like to start with that one. I just did a bill in the Senate for veterans that have served in Iraq and Afghanistan and have the campaign ribbon. They are able to take the state police exam without requiring a college degree. Again, that just only enables you to take the exam. You have to pass everything else. My partner, Eddie Acevedo, has it in the House. So our governor, it should be coming to our governor. And then I'll turn it over to our panel.
Well, I'm very interested in that particular issue because a lot of our service members who have served honorably in military police capacities in some of the harshest places known to human beings in Iraq and Afghanistan, when they come home, if they don't have a chance to get a chance with our state police or other police agencies, it's very unfortunate. So we do want to knock down some of the barriers for returning veterans, especially Hispanic veterans. I know the family of Danny Zunzubo, who was killed in Afghanistan after serving in Iraq as a United States Marine, Semper Fi. He then came home to Chicago and couldn't find a job. And so therefore he volunteered for the Army. He went to Afghanistan, he lost his life there. At his funeral, his mother said to me that we can't bring Danny back, but the least we can do is work as hard as we can, to get our veterans to come home, fighting and fought for us in faraway places. They shouldn't have to fight for a job right here in Illinois. And so I do want Rodrigo to stand up, who is our Assistant Director of Veterans Affairs, right here. Rodrigo's job is to make sure that we carry out that promise. And I saw the other day that the President of our country, from our own state of Illinois, was able to convince the Congress to sign a Returning Heroes job credit for employers to get a credit to hire the veterans from this particular conflicts in particular. And so I think we ought to take a look at that in Illinois. And we also need to work with all of our employers, and that's one of Rodrigo's jobs, is to make sure that employers know what veterans are all about, and especially Latino veterans. If you take a look at the Killed in Action from our state, there's many Hispanic surnames. They've given their last full measure of devotion to our democracy. And I remember being in East Aurora, near the high school there, where 3 young United States Marines, all Hispanic young men graduating from high school, lost their lives in Iraq serving our democracy. So it's quite important that we work very hard to make sure that all of our veterans, and especially those who are Hispanic, get a fair shake when it comes to jobs, economic opportunity, starting a business, getting access to credit, and definitely housing. And 1/3 of our veterans, or 1/3 of the homeless in our state, believe it or not, are veterans. It's shameful. And Wednesday next week we're going to work on a housing development project for our returning veterans. So we have work to do, and that includes everybody, and really appreciate that question. And Rodrigo is a point man, along with our Director of Veterans Affairs, Erica Borgman, to make sure we take good care of those who are born to battle.